Hey y'all, tell me if I'm tripping. Is Larry June and 2Chainz about to make lifestyle rap mainstream? I don't know, tell me I'm tripping. Watch this clip right quick.
Like, we call it lifestyle rap, you know what I'm saying? And if you think about it, like, you know, I can go the metaphor route. I can say something is as big as whatever, but lifestyle rap is, you know, I got a pretty cool life too, you know what I mean? And so it was just about, and that's something that Larry, he embodies that lifestyle rap, whether he talking about jogging or drinking orange juice, you know what I mean? And so people know, and as I run it, we got some of the similar thing. I got a garden, my dog, I don't know who running out of eggs. I got plenty of eggs in the yard. I got chickens, you know what I'm saying?
Am I tripping? Right? And the reason why I say that is because since 2Chainz and Larry June released, you know, Life is Beautiful, right? And I ain't gonna fake it, y'all. It's a cool tape. You hear me? It's a cool, in my opinion, it's not the best. You feel me? It's not the best. You hear me? But it's a cool tape. I like Alchemist. His approach was different, you know what I'm saying? How he was, you know, how he was, his approach on the production was different. 2Chainz definitely was sliding on there. And I could tell Larry was kind of out of his element. You hear me? I could tell that he was kind of like trying to keep up with 2Chainz. He kind of try something different. He was more experimenting than anything. But my thing is this, y'all. Like, is it about to be a mainstream genre now? You know, everybody know, for those who don't know, I did a video about, you know, lifestyle rap a minute ago. Basically, like, you know, kind of just letting people know what it is. You know, shout out to Currency, shout out to Larry June, shout out to Dom Kennedy, Smoke Dizza, Primo Rice, like all the forefathers and the people who currently in it. You know what I mean? Shout out to the AJ Snows, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. But like, now it's to a point to where it's, you know, it's an underground subgenre. You feel me? Like, it's not really a mainstream genre. You don't really hear nobody on the radio. You don't really hear nobody, like, you know, they're not doing like no big stadiums, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a, if you know type of genre. Now, of course, you know Currency been out for, he the godfather of it all. And then, you know, Wiz came up behind, you know, Currency and started doing his thing, you know what I mean? And he kind of, you know, I would say Wiz is like the biggest lifestyle rapper, but he like jumped into like mainstream to where it's just like he done went through the stratosphere, you know what I mean? He just now currently starting to like come back to like his lifestyle roots, if that makes sense. He even started like really kind of like spit again to kind of like go back to his roots, I'd say that. But like Larry right now currently is the biggest lifestyle rapper out right now. But it's like when 2Chainz said what he said on $1 Million Worth of Game, I'm like, damn, hold on. So because 2Chainz said that he wanted to slide into this genre, he said because, now mind you, hold on. He said, for one, his name ain't even 2Chainz no more. It's Vantonio, for one. For two, he said he wanted to slide into this lane because he said he felt it was appropriate genre. He wanted to reinvent himself again. He went from Titty Boy to 2Chainz rapping that trap shit, and now he Vantonio jumped into this lifestyle lane. And my thing is this. I see it from both ends, right? If it does become a mainstream genre, it's finna get watered down, bro. It's finna get watered down. And that's the kind of it. The kind of it is gonna get watered down. Everybody and their mama gonna try to do lifestyle, and it's gonna water this shit down. It's gonna make it look kind of, it's gonna get trendy, you know. With all trends, you know, people gonna hop on, it's gonna die. You feel me? But I'm not saying the genre gonna die. I'm just saying like people just gonna be on some old, you know, bandwagon hopping. You feel me? I don't really like that. But on the good side, right? The pros to it being mainstream, you know, everybody gonna get a good look. You know, like, man, Larry June and 2Chainz was just on Jimmy Fallon. That's a mainstream platform. They was on Breakfast Club. That's a mainstream platform. You hear me? So it's like, you hear me? Like, I guess they jumping into the mainstream because luckily, you know, because 2Chainz pretty much was the mainstream artist for Hellas, but now he's currently independent. So it's like, okay, so now he bringing his mainstream appeal down to the lifestyle rap. So it's like, okay, he came to the underground, shed light on the underground genre. But now I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen now? Because let's keep it real, y'all. People didn't call it, like, I just recently found that it was called lifestyle rap. You feel me? Like, when you hear it, I was calling it player rap. That's what I was calling it, you know what I'm saying? Or stoner rap. Because when I was hearing Currency, Wiz, Larry June and all of them, and Dom Kennedy, when I was hearing them, it sounded like, man, it's more like some player shit. You know what I'm saying? Like some player rap. That's what I used to call it. Or, you know, they make like weed rap, stoner rap, you know, player shit. So when I heard it was called lifestyle rap, I'm like, damn, okay. But nobody knew what this genre was, that this genre was called lifestyle rap, to be honest. And now it's becoming a more of a thing now. You know, it's a trending name now. Like, you know, making lifestyle rap. You know, hey bro, I'm trying to make me some lifestyle shit. You know, so it's becoming a trending thing. So now I'm just looking at like, damn, okay, 2Chainz and Larry June and Alchemist. What the hell are Alchemist? They on all these mainstream platforms now. Everybody finna be looking at these people like, who is Larry June? You hear me? Alchemist already stamped. You hear me? 2Chainz already stamped. And I ain't saying Larry ain't stamped. I'm just saying it's a lot of people to where Larry's music is kind of like, if you know, you know. You know, he's still like that. Larry kind of like cracking the surface of mainstream, but at the same time, he's still underground. You feel me? He underground enough to where if you know, you know, but he's mainstream enough to where it's like, you know, so a lot of your favorite mainstream artists know him. So my thing is this, y'all. Is it about to go mainstream? And if it goes mainstream, what's going to happen after that? That's just my point. Because I'm just tripping off this. I'm like, bro. I'm like, man, ain't no way, bro. Like, it's finna go mainstream because, and it make you think, right? It's like, okay, well, Currency and Wiz, they was together. You know what I'm saying? When Wiz, think about when, okay, Wiz was mainstream, right? Wiz went through the roof when he took off, right? But then when they released that 2009, back in 2019, with him and Currency, when they did that together, right? They was doing, you know, they did their media run, but I think it's a lot different because, you know, social media wasn't, like TikTok wasn't heavy like that. You know what I'm saying? Social media, Instagram wasn't as advanced as it is now. And from 2019 to 2025, it's a whole different world. You feel me? And TikTok around, it's a whole different world. So it just got me thinking like, damn, like, bro, is this finna be, you know, is this finna be a mainstream genre now? You know what I mean? And man, I ain't gonna fake it, y'all. I wanted to stay underground. You know how it is, bro? Like when this underground, I just feel like, you know, you don't want a lot of different people. Cause like, bro, I ain't gonna fake it. Like, and Currency said this in the interview. He was like, man, you know, me being underground, he was like, bro, I can go to a show. It's only like 300 to 500 people. I go up in there, slap fives with everybody, you know what I'm saying, sign autographs. He's like, and people, you know what I'm saying, people be like, you know what, bro, I seen you sign 100 autographs. I just want to say what's up. And he can go through in here, he can go through the crowd with all the jewelry on and leave out unscathed. You hear me? Because that's his community. But when shit go mainstream, bro, it's like everybody and they mama get there. And he said, and Currency said, he said, man, nigga pay $100 just so he can cut you, just so he can stab you. A nigga pay just so he can try to beat your ass. Like that's a mainstream attention dude, bro. It bring in the wrong people. And I ain't gonna fake it, y'all. I go to these concerts and these concerts be chill as hell, bro. You can bring your girl. It don't be no fights, bro. The only time somebody was up in there fighting, bro, was this. I went to a Primo Rice concert. Dude was too drunk and dude was on some bullshit. But there don't be no fights, bro. Everybody in there on the same type of vibe. So it's like, I would hate for it to be a mainstream genre to where it be like, to where it be on some shit to where like everybody named mama kind of come through and like the fair weather fans, man, nobody want to deal with that shit, bro. I ain't keep it fake. I ain't even faking with you, like real shit. I wanted to stay kind of more underground so we can kind of, you know what I'm saying, like the people who know, because lifestyle rap is a certain mindset too, bro. So that, I don't know, man. What y'all think, man? Do y'all think it's gonna go mainstream or y'all think it's gonna stay where it's at? Or do y'all think if it does go mainstream, how y'all feel about that? Do y'all want to stay underground? Do y'all want it to go mainstream so these artists can get their credit, quote unquote? Cause I see a lot of times, like, you know, a lot of people like, man, Currency don't get the credit he deserves. He's underrated. That's because he underground. You hear me? Larry June is underrated. That's because he underground. You hear me? So that's what I'm saying, man. What y'all think, man? Talk to me, fo. We making these mogul moves out here. You hear me?